Welcome to Iron Arrows. Got a little haul off of our little raspberry bushes here. This one hasn't produced yet, but we have this one I pulled off of, this one, and this one. So I got a decent handful here, maybe 20 berries. Gotta make sure to get the ants off. Our blueberries are starting to come in. There's a nice juicy one. That one looks ready, but I don't have a third arm. I need one of those harvesting aprons. You guys seen those where you can like fold it up and it'll carry a bunch of food? So I do bring buckets out and stuff, but if I could just put that on every day and when I find unexpected things, I don't know. Seems like it'd be awesome. Hands-free. So it looks like this bush is coming in before the other ones. It's funny because when we moved here, this bush was covered in weeds. Ant crawling on my arm. And now we freed it. It was really looking like it might not make it, but it looks good now. Let's have a look at our corn. So we had to replant this. Oh, doesn't look like it's really working out much. We just replanted this one. A lot of that is grass. Like maybe that's corn. I don't know. Yeah, probably. And that's grass. We'll let it sit. We'll let it grow for a minute. That's grass. Wow. Quite disappointing on that, but that's okay. We have stuff back here. These were older seeds. I was just watching a video and she's saying the seeds this year are not always working out, not always germinating, even from reputable companies. So I don't know what's going on. I need to pull this. My radishes. Should pull all this and give it to the goats. But on the other hand, it's attracting the insects to it. Just couldn't get rid of them, so I don't know. I replanted some volunteer zinnia because they were everywhere, and some basil, so those are looking pretty good. I'm doing a shade thing here. I replanted some volunteer tomatoes only because they were in with my potatoes, so I'm trying to keep their roots kind of covered. So that's what's going on in our crazy town. I need to get soil and plant these little blocks. Here's our okra from seed, looking good. Cucumbers are looking amazing. I trellised them. You can't tell though, I planted them way too close. I know better. So next year I better do it more like a foot and a half apart, but I think I did it like 8 inches apart. Tomatoes, they're about 18 inches apart, which is probably pretty good. I could do 2 feet, but I've been picking off, you can see they're pretty loaded with green tomatoes. I've been picking some off and trying to encourage just the health of the plant. Peppers, I've picked a few off. You can kind of see them starting to develop in there. Wow, we've got jalapenos. You guys see? All those jalapenos already. Tomatoes, more jalapenos. They look almost full size. It's exciting. Jorge the crazy. So we're getting there. The stuff that I planted in my mulch looks terrible. We've done a bunch of things. Yesterday we were watering with coffee. They're starting to come back, but like the ones over here look pretty good in the dirt. And I did put soil around them, but they have mulch around that, and it's just something about it is not working out. Look at these squash, they're pretty much stunted. So I guess we'll let the mulch break down, and maybe next year will be better, and I'll put more soil around that. Like you can tell, we have rabbit poo on there. They're doing a little better. They were the same age as my other ones that are huge. So it's just a little bit of a bummer, but hopefully they'll recover. This one's looking okay. But I mean, these haven't grown. You should see the ones in the front. I'll do a video on that next. Anyway, happy gardening. Hope you're planting something. Just get out there and plant. Oh, we'll end over here in the crazy volunteer land. There's volunteers, and then I added a lot. I should just not add anything because, why My sunflower is like 14 feet. That one maybe 12. Thai basil or holy basil. Dill in there, looking good, but I need to pull some more of these out. I pulled some out. Cilantro went to seed. My son sprayed these pretty good with soap yesterday, so they look a little rough, but that's okay. Parsley's looking good. I really care about the parsley a lot. Beautiful flowers. It's getting quite shaded over here. It's kind of nice. Lettuce is starting to bolt over here. But fall garden. Peppers, the little starts that I put in never really took off. They're still there though. They're just really small. I bought 2 more. I have this huge bed, so let me know in the comments below what you would plant in there. This is my potato bed. I was trying to keep it just potatoes. There's a basil here. I pulled out some tomatoes. There's 1 or 2 more tomatoes. I don't think you're supposed to plant tomatoes near potatoes, so that's the only thing. Got some flowers in the front. They kind of look like they're bolting. I don't know. Not sure. I mean, these are marigolds. These should be okay. Some tiny peppers, and then the 2 bigger peppers that I bought at a store. So next year I definitely have to do better on peppers, starting them inside sooner in the warmth. My beans are growing, but these are kind of growing together. So, oh, the little devils mating. I gotta get these off. So I'm gonna let you go so I can smush these with my other hand. This is Iron Arrow signing out.